Those bragging extras didn't help with this. I'm more confused than ever. Santa, we have suggestions. Why don't you hire a full-time consultant? I have my full of experts.
We're not talking about just any old person. We're thinking of someone with special qualifications.
What qualifications?
the Majestic. It's an ice rink, an outdoor ice rink built right from the Majestic Theatre. And things are getting underway today for the 24th annual Winter Carnival celebrations here in Corner Brook.
Oh.
The biggest
Very
in the
nice.
lands of Canada.
Excellent stuff. We're going to give you a little sneak preview today of what this Winter Carnival is all about. It's 10 days long and it's non-stop action. You won't be scarce for a meal here in the next
Not
10 days.
a chance.
We got all kinds of things happening. The Viking Games are getting underway as part of the Carnival celebrations,
That's
and
right.
we will participate in some Viking Games today.
And look at all the folks here this morning. We have some of the great folks who always have set up a table to keep us warm and fed. We
Yep.
have we have Aunt Loose.
Aunt Loose is going to drop by. We got some great music. You know what? The Punters are here. They're going to play a couple of tunes for us. Also, Catch 22, a group from the Corner Brook area, going to play for us.
They're great. And the band you just heard,
What are they called?
the Unknown Trio. They have no name.
That name was made up in about 15, 20 minutes ago.
This Winter Carnival is amazing. 10 days long.
It is. It's absolutely incredible, and it gets bigger every year. I mean, they start organizing it. They had their first meeting in something like June, and June 21st was their first meeting, and they've been planning ever since, and they plan to start planning for next year earlier.
That is incredible. And you know, it's the reason we're in Newfoundland.
That's right.
Those folks wrote us a letter, the folks in the Winter Carnival Committee, and said,
That's
hey, you must come over. So we said, guaranteed. And we're here.
You're getting it, see? You're getting it. We brought Scott Boyd along with us this morning, and he's around here somewhere. Mr. Boyd. Absolutely wonderful. All right.
We can hear him somewhere.
He's here, but
You
we
know,
just, yeah.
He had quite an adventure yesterday. And we're going to show you some of the things, some of the people he met from Corner Brook yesterday.
He went on the grand tour, you see. All right, we're going to get started with some fun in just a few minutes. But first, we're going to take you back to Halifax for an update on news and weather from around the region this morning. People have asked if you would come over.
I'd be delighted.
You're going to come over, you're going to ski marble, and you're going to come to the Corner Brook Winter Carnival.
Guaranteed to have a good time.
Exactly. We'll get them from way out west. We're going to send them all the way east, see?
We'll have to give him one of these to tell him
Look
where
at
he's
that.
going.
This
The
is-
schedule. I'm sorry, it's actually the 26th annual
26th
Winter
annual.
Carnival. And look, these are the events. The very first thing on this list,
Yes.
breakfast television, of course. And then at 3:30 p.m. today is the flag raising. Every time you come back to us, we'll give you another tip. We'll tell you when something is.
3:30?
Flag raising at the
Flag
Corner
raising
Brook
at
Winter Carnival
3:30.
at City Hall. No, wait. Officially raised and flown at City
That's
Hall.
right.
The carnival opening is at 4 at Marble Mountain. With
Oh, yes,
Leaf
that's right.
coming out of the mountain.
Leaf the Lucky. Now, I heard a rumor about Leaf.
Yes.
I heard that Leaf the Lucky, who normally doesn't come out until the afternoon
That's right.
to start the Winter Carnival, I heard that Leaf the Lucky is going to be here.
Leaf the Lucky
That's
will
what
be
I heard.
here.
That's
No.
what I heard. He's coming out early.
That is wicked. Well, we'll get to meet him, and because we might not be here this afternoon.
No, that's right. And we have some people here from the career. Good morning. They're from the Career Academy in downtown, down to Millbrook Mall.
That's right.
And we got all kinds of groups here, all kinds of people. There's even dogs here this morning.
Well, we haven't even asked, is it safe to be out on the ice?
Well, yeah, this rink was made specially for the Winter Carnival and especially for this program.
Well, Scott Boyd's finding all about the safety and thickness of the ice. Scott, how are you doing this morning?
I'm doing wonderful. Gosh, I love it over here, guys. The people are friendly. 10 days of pure fun. Going to be coming up. Morning, guys. This is Tony. Tony's been helping me out real good, buddy.
Hi, Scott. I'm sure you're going to get some fish there. You know, especially, we can catch fish anywhere here in Newfoundland.
Anywhere in Newfoundland.
Anywhere. But the problem we got, fishing season is not open yet. Hey, guys, come here for a minute.
Scotty. See ya, Scott. March the 1st in Newfoundland. Sorry, March the 1st, fishing season open, so I guess you're going to have to go with us. Probably a little trip to the police station.
All right, guys. Royal Newfoundland Constabulary are here. We've got lots of folks around. Stick around. We're going to be talking to people. Tony Buck. It's Tony's fault.
He'll be back.
See you, Scott.
Thanks, guys.
We'll
Real
bail you
friendly
out.
over here.
We'll bail you out at 9:30.
Thank you.
We can bribe them with donuts or something.
Yeah. The Royal Newfoundland Constabulary are here this morning helping us out, and I want to say a special hi to, well, I don't know what his title is. Last time I knew him, he was a constable or something.
Yes.
But a good friend of mine, Barry Pike, is involved in the Royal Newfoundland Constabulary here, and he's looking for me for some reason. I don't know.
Why. Scott, I've actually had a chance to hang out with those guys yesterday.
That's right.
And we'll show you some of that a little later today. We have so much to do. It's incredible. We have a great bunch of people who've come out to help us.
The Silver Blades are here, you know,
Silver
the
Blades.
skating club here in Corner Brook. Let's see who else is coming.
Some incredible skaters who've won national championships.
That's right. And you know what is going on? Speaking of skating and sports events, the 1999 Winter Games, Canada Winter Games, are going to be here in Corner Brook. Now, Scott also went to the new facility, the new Civic Center, that the 2 rinks and all kinds of facilities. We're going to talk about that a little later on. That's a huge event. It's 2 years to the countdown now. They had the big celebration last night.
I know they're working on it already. We're going to take a quick break, but when we come back, you know Tony from yesterday. Well, if you saw yesterday,
That
you don't
big
remember
Viking
Tony,
fella.
the big fella.
Yeah.
He's going to help us out. We're going to head over to the snow area and get snowing.
All right. Sculpting next as Breakfast Television comes to you live from the Corner Brook Winter Carnival.
Corner Brook. There are many, many events. They put out a book. It's almost like the Sears catalog, for heaven's sakes. It's so full of interesting things. There's Leaf the Lucky. And one of the things you can do in the Winter Carnival, among many things, is do some snow sculpting. Tony's joined us again today. How are you, dear?
Wonderful this morning. Look at the crowd around.
Isn't
It's
this
great.
fantastic? And look, things are just kicking off today.
Just kicking off today, and for the next 10 days, Corner Brook will be like this everywhere. Throughout Corner Brook, there will be crowds everywhere involved with snow sculpting.
Yes, the snow sculpting. How do you get involved?
How do you get involved? You can make any snow sculpture you want.
Anywhere?
Anywhere, and phone up at the office at 632-LEAF and enter your name, and you have a chance to win a trip for 2 to Bristol Hope, England.
Oh, well, we're going to find out with Kurt. Kurt, how do you make these things?
We're making a dragon or something. I mean, this looks like a dragon to me, sort of. Chad, how do we make a dragon out of this, my son?
I don't know, but...
Yeah, we got to... Oh, okay, I'm getting it. All right. Can I make the little bumps on his back? Would that be all right?
Well, now, Tony, I understand that snow sculptures are made with special... Some people put water on them to make them like ice?
Yes, water on them with ice. You mix fresh snow with water to get some type of slush, and you pack it in, and you keep packing it in around there until you have a full snow sculpture. Then you start carving them out with a hammer and a chisel. Whatever you want.
So it's like an ice sculpture almost.
It's almost like an ice sculpture.
See, the sky's the limit then what you can
Sky
make.
is the limit, yes, and there's a lot of great, nice snow sculptures
Well,
around here
if
in the
that's
city.
the case, we can work on a BT.
Oh, we can work on a BT. Come on, we'll start.
Okay, where do we go? Right here? Woo! She's a little slippy near the snow with these sculptures.
Oh, maybe you should have been on the Battle of the Bridges yesterday.
We're going to start work on our VT snow sculpture.
Okay.
And we'll take a quick break.
Okay, perfect.
But we are going to come back. There's so much more to do here at the Winter Carnival.
It's the right shape, isn't it?
It's the right shape.
Hey, guess who we ran into last night?
Oh.
Daryl from Great Big Sea.
Yes.
And he promised the Great Big Sea would come on the program. So we'll keep playing their music until they show up. What do you think?
I think that's a great idea.
They won't be here today, but we've got great music coming up from the Punters and Catch 22, another group here this morning.
And we also have the Viking games coming up. Those you will not want to miss, I guarantee.
Yeah, next we're going to meet the Silver Blades Skating Club. I'm going to learn a move.
Right on. Charlie Cranston. See you soon.
I don't think so.
This segment of Breakfast Television is brought to you by Tim Hortons, Northern New Brunswick.
Me boot is broke, me frock is tore. Whack for Laurel, tattle to the lido.
Larry's been a customer of ours for